This question is great. It makes it so clear what we're talking about, right? Because it gives us a picture. So we can see that it's a picture of a line. And so I should try my best to get back to basics and think about this in linear terms, right? I know y equals mx plus b very well. They made some changes, right? We don't have an x-axis, we have an h-axis. We don't have a y-axis, we have a c-axis. But that is a cosmetic change. The actual underlying math that you learned in school has not changed. It's still an x and a y. It's still a line in y equals mx plus b form, right? So when they ask us for the c-intercept, they're really asking for the y-intercept. Get back to basics. Now, on the SAT, when we have stories about lines, we use different kinds of words to describe the pieces of y equals mx plus b, right? So the m, the slope, we start to see words like rate or change or increase. The y-intercept starts to have words like start or initial, because it's where x is equal to 0. It's our first value. And as you can see, right, we can't rent a boat for -1 hours, right? It doesn't even make sense to have negative numbers in the context of the story. And that's why when we have a story, the y-intercept tends to be the starting point because it's 0. It's the first number that just makes sense in the context of the story. And so we would be going into these answer choices now, getting back to basics. We know y-intercepts are generally starting points. Which choice sounds like a starting point? Choice A, the initial cost of renting the boat. That sounds pretty good. B, the total number of boats rented. Nope, that sounds like an ending point. C, the total number of hours the boat is rented. Nope, that sounds like an ending point. And D, the increase in cost to rent the boat for each additional hour. That sounds like a slope. So A, very obviously the answer if we stop thinking in terms of boats and think in terms of y equals mx plus b, in terms of lines, in terms of the basic math that we learned in school.